girls, fellow gamers, my name is Games for Kicks and welcome back to Whoop Whoop. This is the police. Okay, that's not really how the song goes. The song goes, I think, Whoop Whoop, the sound of the police, the sound of the beast, something like that. I don't know, I haven't listened to it for years. I think it's a song from the 90s by KIS. You have to check it out, it's pretty cool. If you're a 90s child, you will find it pretty cool. If not, then I can't help you. Anyway, this is not called the sound of the police. This is called This is the Police. Welcome back. You guys have seem to have enjoyed it. I can't find words to talk out of my mouth hole, so we're just gonna continue. Day 5, that's where we stopped. July 19th, Friday. And that is the news. I actually don't know. Are the news different than when we ended the video last? I have no idea. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Well, that's stupid. Why did you do that? Thomas Blaine, you moron. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists. Oh, do we not? But if the mayor has been a racist, that's okay, I suppose. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Oh my god. Oh. Ah, the Grinch. It's like, okay, seriously, you would say that?
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
A dead body? What are you up to, Jack? Ah, good old pills.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
How
I
rude.
always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn. Especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
What the hell is going on there?
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Oh man. So this is one of those things where basically the game, I don't know how much different the game is if you make one or the other choice. I have no idea. But basically, I'm going to help Kendrick because based on the information, which means I'm going to have to work somehow with the Mafia probably. But I do that for two reasons. First of all, I want to see actually how the game goes if you have to work with the Mafia. And I like his character because I wouldn't be surprised if Jack actually in the end gets all the money of the Mafia and kills the guy. But I want to see how this plays out, but also Kendrick is an old friend apparently, so let's do that.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
It's like, hell yeah.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Oh, excuse me. Okay, off we go. Is that day 5 over, or can we get to work? We got stoned in the barn. Oh, there we go. Gardner didn't come into work today. Well, Gardner, you're a good police officer. You're above average. You better come in or I'm going to have to fire your ass. No, I'm not going to fire your ass. I'm suffering an extremely severe anxiety attack and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? Oh, man. This guy is so annoying. There's always something. That's the second time he's asking now. Yeah, but you're coming in tomorrow. End of story. You're going to work. I want to level you up. Okay, so what do we have here? Everybody is okay with it. We start the day. Yeah, one of you guys was saying that at some stage, it's not this screen here, that I can, because I wanted to move people around. I don't like my average personnel in Shift B, you know, things like that, or Shift A. I want to move them around. But I don't know how to. So we're not going to do the music. We're going to go straight to the action. Well, whatever's happening today. So let me see. We have the affairs. And in the affairs, we have the police station. In the police station, we have these guys. So I wonder... Move to Shift B. Oh, man. You see, I thought that means... As in, you know, that he's also going to work Shift B. That is interesting. So we have Samadhi in Shift A. Gardner is going to get moved to Shift B because he's not in today, he's going to come into tomorrow. So he's going to move to Shift B. So I'm assuming everything I do here will take until this is over to take part... excuse me. Oh, I have like the burpy hiccups here. I'm like a pig. Anyway, so let's see. Samadhi, Robbins, Grant, Chandler... Shouldn't have had that fizzy water. Barsley, Moses. So what do we have here? Okay, these guys are okay. Is there anybody... See, it's 340, 290, 250, 240, 230. These ones are really, really high. So I think we should swap Gardner and Samadhi over. Move to Shift B. So Gardner and Samadhi. And then maybe get Koshi to Shift A. And Purdy to Shift A. Or Yanzi. Yanzi was doing well. We're gonna move him to Shift A. That was actually good. So he probably gets an extra day off now, but we'll see. So let's see what's going on in City Hall. City Hall basically allows you to put requests in, okay? But request an expansion of your staff officer's role. I don't know exactly what that means. Request an improved equipment for the SWAT team. Request an increase in your weekly salary. Request an increase in the number of detectives on staff. So... Okay, this one here, I assume we can hold more officers. In the moment, we're only allowed to hold 14, as far as I know, in total. So we could increase the number. So let's request that. But the problem is, if you piss off the mayor, they will deny your request. And you can make only one request a week or something like that. So if I go in here again, it says 7 days I have to wait. Now the problem is, the mayor still, if you guys remember correctly, wants me to fire all black cops, and I didn't do that. Yeah, tomorrow is the deadline, and I'm not going to do that because I think that's just stupid. And I think, especially the mayor saying that in the newspaper, oh, there is no racism in this town, then he's being a racist prick. So, yeah, not really happy about that. Disorderly conduct. Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Now he's a bum. I'm assuming that there's some issue, obviously, but let's send somebody down. Only one person should be enough. So, yeah, Robinson, he should be okay. I mean, an average cop should be okay. I even would say Grant actually should be okay. Okay, so we have... Oh, yes, we have the labor market. We still have one person. So you're going to B, you're going to B, you're going to A, and you're going to A. So which means we actually have to hire another one person for the B, for the A team. I completely forgot. But he is only 60. I don't want him. You see, can these guys go away like that? I don't want to take him. He's like 60, and then we have to level him up. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for another round and see if this is somehow recycling. That would be really great. Thank you. So, what do we have here? Touch of Dionysus liquor store. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. That sounds pretty serious, and we have even the SWAT support option available, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit first because I don't want to send everybody out. Like, what is this, for example? A hot dog vendor reports that he saw two Elvis impersonators groveling right there in the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphones. Well, that doesn't sound really that... Yeah, Chandler, come on, you can go, okay? Just go by yourself. Now, we're going to wait here and see if Grant is gonna come back from her mission by the time this timer is down. So that way we can send, like, a good bit of people. Disorderly conduct, report. Okay, that's fine. Everybody is unharmed, but she lost some experience. But I'm okay with that. That's no problem. Here's your weekly salary. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint. Oh, man. Okay, we have 9 seconds left on that. Robbery, city center. Oh, an antique Chinese necklace was stolen from the Bao Ling while she was on the way to the pawn shop. So if we put our best detective in charge and our second best into as a subordinate, then that works out well. Let's see what this is before we go to the other one. Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules, and we need, okay, 2 men. They need 2 men. So what we need to do is we need to send people down. Chandler is on its way. She's on her way back, so these 2 guys could potentially go here, and these 3 I'm gonna send to this case here. Okay, so let's go. And we're gonna have to send SWAT as well. Oh, verdammt nochmal, Genie Mac! It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned. Well, I have nobody. Like, why? This is just not nice, okay? I planned everything out. No, I can't. So go away. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, officer unharmed, nobody got hurt, you lost 10%, 10 experience. Now, the good thing is that we can piggyback off the experience, what is that? Oh, yeah. And Chandler should be back by then as well. So we sent Chandler and Grant over here. Investigation has started. So the investigation has started. Mrs. I don't know, Miss or Mrs. Mrs. Bowling the victim. Me and my husband got into it. You always say my husband and me. In Germany we say the donkey always names himself first. So you always name the other person first and yourself last, or maybe somewhere in the middle, but you never name yourself first. My husband and I got into a difficult financial situation, and we're going to pawn an antique necklace which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulders and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Mr. Fisherman, Dwayne Fisherman, a witness. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't have the time to see if it was a man or a woman. So you didn't chase somebody because you couldn't see if it was a man or a woman. Okay, doesn't even make sense. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. It was definitely not a local biker. They're bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. So basically, it seems to be more non-biker related, but maybe gang related, I don't know, triad related. I didn't see a weapon in his hand and just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Well, it could be just coincidence. Could be just a random robbery. Okay, so this is going and... Oh, okay. The shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Sneak up the back door, enter the stores through the main entrance, drive a patrol car. Okay, I think this is a bit severe. I think we should sneak up to the back door or just go through the front. But then he might, I don't know, drive the patrol car right through the front door. I would love to do this shit, but I know that it only works in movies. In reality, probably kill everybody inside. Sneak up to the back door. Oh. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding a gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Silently take aim at the robber. Quiet, Abdul. You're just making things more complicated. You in the mask. Shut your face and drop the weapon. Take aim. The robber growls, visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. You threaten somebody's life. No, shoot the robber." End of story. Offender caught, officer unharmed. Very good, boys. Good job. Now we get here to these guys and send them to the countryside. Very good. I'm a bit annoyed about that one thing that popped up because I wasn't prepared for it. That was really annoying. Do we have anybody new yet in the labor market? No, still these gobshites. Anyway. Okay, robbery report. You got 3 new frames. Okay, open the investigation. Let's see what's going on. Well, okay, this is where the bag is gone. He has the bag. This is very straightforward. Okay, so I assume later on cases can get very complex and then you have to wait for more and more frames to show up. So that's very good. We're gonna do that. Excellent. Atticus attack. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall for the building. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from here. Okay. Send Samadhi down because he's going to be working on the B team, so we might as well make him work for it. And Robinson, you know what? You can go. 1 should be enough. So what do we have here? Gallery of Modern Art. At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibits, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our town." So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for these guys to come back. Where's my SWAT? Ah, balls. I don't have enough people. Where's my SWAT guy? Why is my SWAT guy not here? That's annoying. I don't have enough people. We're going to have to send them. We're running out of time. That's very, very annoying. Chandler on the special task. Robbins is... Oh, report. We did it, Boyd. We won. The Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us... Oh, very good. So they upgraded my... I don't know, there's no shooting abilities, but they taught my boys something. That's very good. Vandalism report. Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Okay, that's okay. You can lose 10%, 10, whatever. So what do we have here? Destruction of property. Okay, nobody got harmed. That's always good. Minus 10, that's okay, because there was nobody else I could send in. So let's end the day and leave it here. Oh, looks like tomorrow is going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Okay, so let's see what we have here. You moved over to the A. You're gonna move over to the A team. You two. You moved to the B team, but you're very tired, so I might actually... I don't know if I can give you the day off. But you're moving to the B team, order to work tomorrow. No, you just... Why are you saying B and you're not in B? That's worrying me. There's way too many people over here. Now, you had to work on the next day, I know that. Okay, let's end the day and leave it like that. All right. Day 6. I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And like, still the game, like with the story. I don't know what the words were going to come out of my mouth. I actually forgot the words. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying it. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope to see you guys next time. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, check out the rest of the channel and hit that subscribe button. And I see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.